brothers and sisters, freedom fighters, and defenders of our motherlands all around the third world nations. Today I stand to speak not only for Papua New Guinea, but for the voiceless millions across Indonesia, Nepal, and Bangladesh, and the third world nations whose struggles mirror ours. The cost of living is crushing, our youth are jobless, corruption is rampant, and our resources are stolen before our very eyes. These are not isolated accidents. They are the carefully cooked ingredients of a global kitchen of neo-colonialism. Look closely. In Bangladesh, garment workers bleed sweat to clothe the Western world, yet cannot afford bread. In Nepal, young men and women flee as migrants because their leaders sell hydropower and sovereignty to foreign bidders. In Indonesia, farmers and students march as forests are burned and lands grabbed by mining giants. And here in PNG, we sit on mountains of gold, seas of tuna, and fields of gas. Yet our children go to school without desks, our hospitals run out of medicine, and our roads vanish in mud. Why? Because the strings of our nations are pulled from outside. The United States, through its CIA operations, ensures no true revolution rises, fearing instability that might spill into its allies. India, terrified of mass protests spreading over its borders, plays silent guardian of the status quo. The United Kingdom and France, the old colonizers, now wear new suits but still dictate through aid and diplomacy. And above them all stand the so-called global institutions, the World Bank, the IMF, and even the United Nations, feeding us loans, debts, and conditions that keep us chained. They call it development assistance. I call it economic warfare. They tell us to privatize, to deregulate, to cut subsidies. And when we obey, prices rise, people suffer, and our leaders get blamed. But make no mistake, these are not just our leaders' failures. These are the fingerprints of a system designed to keep PNG, Bangladesh, Nepal, and Indonesia dependent, poor, and divided. And corruption? Yes, it exists in our parliaments, but it is fertilized by foreign dollars. Politicians launder money to Australia, Singapore, London, and New York while the people eat dust. The same pattern repeats across Asia and the Pacific. The elites are the middlemen of neo-colonialism, feeding off scraps while selling out the nation. The cost of this betrayal is law and order breaking down. In PNG, tribal wars rage because there are no jobs and no services. In Bangladesh, police beat workers who dare to ask for a living wage. In Nepal, dissent is silenced. In Indonesia, students clash with riot police. Everywhere, the poor are criminalized, while the powerful are protected. So I say to the World Bank, IMF, and UN, stop pretending you are saviors. You are the architects of this misery. And to the US, UK, France, and India, stop hiding behind your soft power. We see your hand in our poverty. To my fellow citizens across these lands, our struggle is one. PNG cannot remain silent while Bangladesh burns, while Nepal is bled dry, while Indonesia fights for air. We must link our voices, our protests, our movements, and declare that 50 years of fake independence is enough. We need a new path, one where our resources build our own nations, where our youth have futures at home, where our sovereignty is not dictated from Washington, London, or Paris. A path where we can stand shoulder to shoulder with true revolutionaries like Ibrahim Traoré in Burkina Faso, who dared to defy the same empire that suffocates us. If we do not rise, the chains will only tighten. But if we unite, our cry will shake the corridors of the UN, the World Bank, the IMF, and yes, even the CIA itself. For no empire, however powerful, can forever silence the will of a people determined to be free. The time has come, from Port Moresby to Dhaka, from Kathmandu to Jakarta, to tear down the walls of neo-colonialism. Let us not fear, let us not beg, let us fight, let us march, let us demand a future that is ours. Because the truth is simple, we are not poor, we are made poor, and together we will take back what is ours. Defenders of our sovereignty, before I end this call, please like, share, comment, and subscribe to my YouTube channel to support this fight against neo-colonialism that eating up the fabrics of our sovereignty. This is a call from PNG Ways fighting against neo-colonialism in the greater Melanesian tribes from the mountains of West Papua to the islands of New Caledonia spreading along the South Pacific Oceans.